All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. We're coming at you with episode number 8. Justin's here today. How's it going, Justin?
Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Having a good day. It's a Friday, so that's always a bonus.
And it's a holiday weekend,
That's right.
long weekend for everybody. Hopefully, Joseph can't make it today. He had an appointment he had to go to. But with any luck, he might jump on later. We'll see what time he gets back from his appointment. But yeah, it's just you're stuck with us two today. So we don't really have any planned conversations. We're winging it today. I don't know. So what do you want to start out with?
Well, we were talking earlier about the PlayStation Plus games coming out here next month, so maybe we should hit on that a little bit.
Yeah,
Um, I know we had talked about Black Ops, and Derek, you actually gave me some knowledge that I didn't know. I guess Black Ops 4 does not have a campaign.
yeah. No campaign in this one. Just what do you call it? Just all multiplayer
Just
and
yeah.
zombies.
Oh, with the zombies, okay. I
Yeah, so
guess
it has zombies. So that's kind of a redeeming factor. I would maybe download it just to play zombies, but I don't think I would download a 3-year-old game just for the multiplayer aspect.
I'll agree with that. I'll agree. Um, that's probably one I'm just gonna just hard pass on.
Yeah, yeah. The other one, Plague's Tale. I'll definitely get that. I've heard nothing but good stuff about that one, and I heard that there's a sequel coming up too. So might as well play this before the sequel comes out.
Yep, no, I agree. I think I'll definitely at least put it in the library, and at some point, uh, definitely pick that one up and play that one a little bit.
Yeah, my library is pretty full right now. I got
Oh,
so
I
much stuff
bet.
in there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's just no time in the world to play all these games.
Mm-mm.
And then after that is WWE Battlegrounds. I don't know about that too much. I've never really played too many wrestling games except for maybe the old wrestling game on Nintendo. So I might have to pass on this one.
I always like the arcade versions of, especially wrestling games. I guess because like the the other like the WWE 2Ks ones,
Yeah,
they were just I don't know, they just the controls just seem kind of blocky to me. Um, I have played the this one, um, and I it's okay. I'll probably just pop it in the library that way. I do have it if I ever get bored. Because I did play it like I was telling you on that PlayStation Now, and I did get pretty far into it, and it's kind of cool because you can make your own character and do all that. So I'll definitely put it in the old library for now, anyway.
yeah, that's good. And then also they extended Virtual Fighter 4 or 5, I think, for another month. So if you haven't picked that up, that's another one. I don't know about that. Last time I played Virtual Fighter, I think it was back on the Sega days. So I haven't played a Virtual Fighter in years. So I'll
Yeah, I
probably
think
pass on that one too.
right. I think mine was maybe the PlayStation 2, maybe. Been a long time, but yeah, definitely a hard pass for me on that one also. And
Yeah.
maybe that's why they're extending it because nobody's
Nobody
down.
downloaded it last month.
That's funny. That is funny.
Yeah, and I already have so many games to play. I haven't even put in Hitman 3, Resident Evil 8, um,
You still wanted to finish Ghost of
Ghost of
Tsushima?
Tsushima. Still got to
Yeah.
finish that. I actually haven't even finished Miles Morales. Um, I'm sure there's a couple. I still haven't finished Cyberpunk, so I got so much back order to go through, backfill, whatever.
Well, now's the time for Cyberpunk, man. I guess it's all
Fixed.
running decently. Well, we didn't really have many problems on the
Yeah.
PS5 though, but um,
I
that
mean, I just put it reinstalled No Man's Sky last week, and like you and I were playing that
yeah,
multiplayer the other day,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I mean, how long does that game take? Is there even actual ending to that game, or you can just play forever and ever? And
There's okay. So from what I kind of understood, I guess there is a point where you can kind of like reach the center of the universe.
uh huh,
I don't know what's there. I don't know because it is all about like that atlas, and then some other stuff. I get, I don't know. I didn't do a lot of research on it, but that's just kind of a quick summary of, I guess there is a point where you can reach the center of the universe, and I don't know what happens then though.
Yeah, I got there's so much that I have to do in that game before I can actually start doing anything real.
Yeah,
Like I don't have any extra. Like I bought the one extra inventory slot. So what I read is you can only buy one per station.
yeah,
And it
yeah.
and if
You're
you were to buy them all, like if you were to only buy them, you're gonna spend like $10 million or something like that, or units to get them all because the price doubles each time.
yeah. It's a lot of money. I don't know if I have them maxed out because you can buy them for the backpack something, and then there's also another slot that you can buy slots
I
for.
think the technology one maybe, or
Well, no, there's
the
there.
exoskeleton or something like that.
Yeah, there's. You're right. There's
Yeah,
three tabs to it.
yeah,
I remember the middle one, like you just said, is the
technology.
yes, but then you have two like big ones you can put quite a bit of stuff into.
Yeah,
I don't know if I had them, if I bought them all, but I do remember like the last few that I did buy were super expensive.
or you can. I guess there's like sometimes you can find them out in the wild. There's like a piece of machinery that you have to repair, and then it'll give you one.
Yeah,
But
they're like in
you
like
have to
a
find them,
yeah, they're in like not like a
like
cube, but like
cocoon
a
or something like
cocoon.
that. Yeah,
Yep, and you walk up to it, and it'll tell you what you'll need
to
to
repair it.
access it. Yep, whatever. Yep, exactly.
And I have piss poor management skills when it comes to keeping what I should carry and what I shouldn't.
Well, that's one
When
thing.
the other day when you got on and I was telling you I was stuck on that planet because that planet had no uranium and I had no way to get my spaceship back into the air. So I had to build all the stuff I needed to build the portal to portal myself back to a space station to buy uranium. But then they drug my plane there, so it was on the space station. But I
Yep,
still needed the uranium to get my ship off the ground there too.
that's true. Yeah, that's
So
true.
you always need that, and there's a couple other ones that you will always need to maintain just like everyday exploration.
Yeah. No, no, that's where I'm kind of at with No Man's Sky. Like I do like the game. It's huge. It was a great concept for sure.
Yeah,
Like I know at first, it caused a bunch of havoc with fans, whatever. Anyway, it is so big and there's so many elements. It's like, dude, what ones do I keep? What ones do I not keep?
yeah,
It's like, damn, I don't. Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
There's always it's hard. It's hard to manage like what you'll need and what you won't need, what you could just sell off, what you can just get rid of.
Yeah. And I know on some of them, right? On some of them, it will say, you know, pretty much, for lack of better words, this is pretty much only good to sell off.
Yeah, yeah,
Some of the other stuff will kind of tell you whatever, but it's just like, holy cow, man, there is a lot of stuff. Do I keep it? Do I sell it? What the heck do I even do with it once I have it? What's it
yeah.
for? What do I use it for?
And I ran into that problem with Horizon Zero Dawn also, where I would have
Yeah.
my inventory be full, and I would just have to drop stuff.
Yep.
And most of the time, like I just I stopped picking up the plants that you can use for like resist and stuff
Me too.
because I never used it, so I got rid of those. And
Yep.
then like if I picked up stuff in the world that was just for selling, like, and if I wasn't anywhere near a merchant and I didn't want to fast travel to one, I would just sell it to break it down or whatever it was,
Yep.
and you'd still get half of the credits or whatever you get for it. But I found myself running out of room on that game too.
Me too. I got to a point where I was only picking up Ridgewood and the
The health
health
one.
plants. Yep. Yep.
And I probably should have got rid of all them stupid rocks 'cause I never used rocks.
Yeah.
I think the only time I used rocks was in the tutorial in the when you were a kid
Yes.
and
Yes.
Ross was showing you how to track the things or whatever.
Yep.
That was the last time I used a rock.
I used them a couple of times, but it was weird because into the tutorial, it like worked really well.
Yeah.
But man, when you use them in the actual like,
Out in the wild.
yeah, it's like it it, it didn't even work like you thought it would because of the tutorial.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know if I want to, what I want to, like, if I want to keep playing. I mean, of course I'll keep playing No Man's Sky, but I don't know if I want to, like, like give it a rest for a little while and jump into one of the games that I haven't finished. So I
Right.
can actually finish
Right.
one of these games or whatever.
Right. Right. Because you said you haven't even touched Hitman 3, right?
Yeah,
Haven't even.
I haven't even loaded it up or anything. It's not even
And you got the
hit.
disc version?
Yeah, I got the disc version. So of
Okay.
course I'll probably need some
Oh yeah.
updates.
Oh yeah.
And Resident Evil Village, like I haven't even touched that. And then I mean, so this summer there's not a whole lot coming out this summer. So that kind of gives me some time to I'll be able to make up some time on that. But like, and even in this fall, there's nothing really I'm too excited about except for like I pre-ordered Guardians of the Galaxy,
Okay. Okay.
and um, there's another one of the Dark Horse films or whatever. Man of Bedine was the first one. The Little Hope was the second one. It's like a horror game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like the third one is supposed to be coming out sometime this year. Um, and other than that, I mean, maybe uh, what's that game that's coming out where you got a you're like a it's like cell shaded kind of you're a contract killer
Hmm.
and every
Ah.
time you die it starts over.
Re- no.
Not Returnal.
No. No. Yeah. No. Oh
Let me
boy.
see. I'm gonna have to look real quick. The Hot Wheels game comes out in September. I was thinking about that. If it's multiplayer, that might be fun. Let's see. Where the
Do a
heck's this
little
game?
Hot Wheels racing.
Yeah, that might be fun.
So
Far Cry 6 comes out in October. I've never played any of the Far Cry games, but
Far Cry, the last one I played, dude, on the PS4, dude, it was a beautiful, beautiful game, dude.
yeah,
The only thing I didn't like about it is, to me, the controls are a little bit clunky,
yeah,
but other than that, it just beautiful, beautiful
yeah.
game. And it's not even really the shooting; it's more of the driving mechanics are a little whack.
Uh huh.
It's just my opinion. Um, but yeah, yeah.
Oh, Deathloop was that other game I was talking about. So
Oh,
that looks
Deathloop.
interesting.
Okay. So there was a game, I think I brought it up a little bit last week, or maybe it wasn't even on the cast, but um, I'm trying to find it right now, dude, because man, you got to see this game, and I think it's called Forspoken.
I'll
I
have to look that up.
think, and there was a on like when I power up the PS5, like in the Explorer part of it, part of the
Yeah.
PS5 tab. There's this game called Forspoken, and it gives you a little bit of a maybe like a 30-second to a minute trailer of this game, and holy cow, this game looks awesome, dude! Like just amazing. It looks amazing. Um, so definitely something if you viewers haven't heard of it or seen it,
Oh, it's
check out
saying that's saying 2022 release.
Forspoken. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, possibly, man. But man, it's just the game looks beautiful. Elden Ring. I don't know when that's coming out. But I'm a little bit interested in that. I think it looks kind of
Is
cool.
that the one that looks like what was the release one of the release games for PS5?
Godfall
Godfall. Is that the one that looks like Godfall?
ish, kind of. Elden Ring was
Oh
made.
yeah,
They
it
made
is. I think I watched during E3. I watched the trailer for that, and I was like, "This looks like a Godfall ripoff."
so Elden Ring um, is actually a spin-off from man, I can't think of the game's name. Really, really popular PS4 game, and then they remastered it for the PS5 recently. Ah, dang it! What game was that called?
is this in the Game of Thrones universe? because it mentions George R. R. Martin.
Elden Ring.
Yeah,
I think he was one of the writers for it.
that says January of 2022.
Does it?
That's coming out.
Bloodborne. No,
What?
no. Dark Souls.
Oh,
I think. No, what game did they just remaster for the PS5? Was it one of those games?
um, games according to Bandai. So let's see.
Dark Souls. Dark Souls. Yeah. Elden Ring is a new video game from the creators of Dark Souls and the Game of Thrones.
Oh, huh.
Because yeah, didn't they just recently, within the last little bit here, just remake that Dark Souls game for the PS5, or not remake it, but
Remaster it.
yeah,
Yeah,
for PS5 or whatever.
yeah. I think that was in came out in December last year.
Okay, so I guess this Forspoken actually, at some point, I don't know when, was actually uh, not the name of the title. It was Project Athea,
Hmm.
Athea or something. But man, it just some of the powers that the protagonist gets,
Yeah,
and what it kind of looked like, man, it looks very cool, very
yeah,
cool.
yeah. I'm trying to see what else. Let's see.
Well, I do see one of Joseph's favorite games is coming out
What
at some point this year.
what's that?
I think he was mentioning it to us last week on the podcast. That Just Dance. Did you say that?
Oh,
2021. It's coming out.
oh, the Back for Blood, another zombie game, is coming out in October.
Oh, that's October. Why did I think that was
Yeah,
coming out sooner?
and I think that's multiplayer, so that might be fun.
Well, if that um, Hot Wheels racing game, if that's multiplayer, I'd probably pick that up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will be. It'd be. I mean, it'd be kind of. Wouldn't be smart to do it to not release a multiplayer. You know what I mean?
Especially racing, you would think,
Yeah, yeah. GTA 5.
I see that. Yeah. Yep, that's the third release now, I think, right?
Yep. The third console of
Yeah,
the same
third
game is
same game, yeah.
how crazy is that?
It's it's beyond what my brain can even imagine,
That the
honestly.
same game
Yeah.
was being released 3 times on 3 different consoles.
Hmm. If they could make it like the PC version where you can do all these mods, or
Yeah.
get into these different mod servers, maybe. Um, but geez, Louise, man, unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, what can they add to make people want to buy it for a third time?
I don't, I don't know. I really don't know.
Like, of course, the graphics will probably look a little better.
Right, right.
The loading will be faster,
Yep.
but I mean, is it worth another $60 for a third time?
as much as I like Rockstar and GTA, if I had to pay to get the upgraded version,
Not
absolutely
happening.
not. No,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
Yeah,
I,
if they don't let PS5 owners at least get the GTA Online for free, I'm not doing it. I'll just keep playing the PS4 version.
exactly. Because if you're playing GTA, or if you're playing the PS4 version on the PS5, it already loads fast.
Yeah.
With the PS5, definitely helps. Um, just my opinion, and I don't know, I could be wrong, but I think it even looks a little bit better than on my PS4. Maybe it just
Yeah.
runs a little smoother. I don't know.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, I absolutely not. I would not pay for that game again.
Yeah. I can't see myself doing it a third time. I mean,
Nope,
I bought it on PS3, I bought it on PS4.
I did as well.
I just like there isn't enough there for me to buy it
Nope. And
another time. Like what incentive are you giving me to buy it a third time?
yeah, because it's not like they're gonna the
New story mission or anything like
exactly. The
that.
story's going to be the same. They ain't
Yeah.
gonna they ain't gonna add anything to that or anything.
Maybe they'll drop a new heist for online, but if you play it on the PS4, they're not just going to drop a heist for the PS5 version.
Exactly.
It's going to be across all platforms again. So if we
Yep.
keep playing on PS4, we'll be able to play a new heist or a new location or whatever they add.
Yep.
So if at least the GTA Online part isn't free, I'll just keep using my PS4 version to play it.
Yep. I 100% agree with that. I would not pay for it again.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
way.
it's just not worth it. So what else is? I mean, there's not really a lot coming this year. I don't think. God of War got pushed to next year. Who knows if the new Horizon will come out this year or next year?
Yeah, I don't. Um, I thought it. What wasn't the new Horizon Forbidden West or whatever?
Yeah,
Wasn't that the end of this year or no? Is that next year?
I think it says.
I thought it was this year.
I
Dang.
think it says fourth quarter, but there's no. They haven't given a date or anything.
Oh well, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
So who knows if if someone if it'll come out by the end of this year or if they're going to push it to next year.
Right, right. 'Cause they don't want the debacle that Cyberpunk had.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't think anybody wants that after watching that,
Dude.
except for maybe Bethesda because they're good at that.
So I don't ever remember a game that's ever had that bad of a launch. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know, but
I mean, I've heard like that last Fallout 76 I heard was really bad at launch, but I never played it, so I don't know. Um
that's true. I never played it either.
when Skyrim came out, is this Skyrim? The
The last
last
one.
yeah. When that came out, I heard that was really buggy when it first came out, but I didn't play that for like probably like 5 years after it came out was when I bought it.
Oh, okay.
When it was like $5 at GameStop
Gotcha. Gotcha.
for the used one.
Right, right. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm with you. I have heard. I haven't heard the makers of Cyberpunk. What is it?
Um,
CD Project
CD
Red.
Project Red.
I heard they made. I guess The Witcher 3 was a little buggy when that first came out, or something. I heard. I heard. I don't know.
I don't know. I've never played any of the Witcher games either, so I don't know.
Me either. Me either.
Yeah, so I don't know. I guess until who's the publisher of Forbidden West?
Oh, that is who the heck is that?
Oh, look who's here.
Broseph Joseph.
Someone made it.
Um, I don't know.
It just says 2021. So Guerrilla Games is the developer.
Oh, Gorilla. Okay.
Yeah, but it just says 2021. So who knows when the actual release date's going to be until they announce it. Let's see. The most likely release date is
Yeah. No. Okay, cool. Hello, everybody. This is Joseph. Sorry, just had to make a dramatic entrance.
Surprise!
Surprise, mother! No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I just saw an episode on Dexter the other day.
Oh, when that happened,
when jokes came out. Surprise,
yeah,
motherfucker!
surprise, motherfucker. Sorry, Derek, didn't mean to interrupt, man. I know you guys are in the middle of recording a session. I was sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Who's
I
a
was
Oh,
stranger
shaky.
that just jumped into our session?
it was perfect timing because I was just telling D we were looking up like what PS5 games were releasing this
Upcoming
year,
games this year.
Mhm.
and I was like, dude, Joseph, I think on the last podcast was telling me one of his favorite games was coming out in 21.
Yes.
Just Dance 2021. No, Joseph, come back.
Don't leave.
Listen. Whenever I come and bring that game to one of you guys' houses,
We're breaking it.
we're breaking it out and playing. Well, people didn't know. Me and Derek, I used to go to Derek's apartment and we would play Rock Band, man, and Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero and
Yeah,
yeah. We used to. You remember? I don't. Did you come with me and the other Joseph to pick up the drums during the middle of a party?
I did. We won't talk about the illegal activities that were happening as we were driving there.
We left in the middle of a party to drive somewhere in the middle of Houston to get the drum set from somebody on Craigslist,
I was just gonna say on Craigslist it had to have been.
and then drive back and set all that stuff up to keep jamming out on some Guitar
No
Hero.
way.
And it didn't help that me and the other Joseph were drunk as shit. And we were just kind of like, all right. And it seemed like some kind of dad that he's some middle-aged dad that just kind of like well, fuck, man, I guess I get rid of this or something. Am I remembering that correctly? Was it some
Yeah,
middle-aged guy? It was
yeah,
just it was in the back of his like SUV or something, and he
yeah,
had like a bunch of different kind of like equipment. Like he had
yeah.
guitars, he had drums, dude had everything in there. And I guess he was investing in it, waiting for the the supply and demand, and it didn't take off. But yeah, it was interesting, man. I was
That's
like, all right.
awesome. That's
It was
awesome.
like we were buying the stuff from Justin. You know what I mean? Like he was
Yeah.
there. He pulled up in his SUV and was just like, he's like, oh cool, look at these
was a-
fuckers here. Let's go ahead and sell them this shit.
It was a blacked out van with no windows. It was spray paint on the side.
And see, the thing was, he probably thought you were some like, we were just like young, like high school kids or some shit like that. We're grown ass men with
Three
fucking
grown-ass
beards and
dudes show up.
mustaches and shit. The dad just like, he kind of gave us a look, was like, all right, I'm gonna get this money. So
Yeah, we used to have like all night sessions on some Guitar Hero. Like I'm sure my neighbors back in Houston hated me because it'd be like 3, 4 in the morning. We're jamming out on some Guitar Hero,
Just jamming.
and it wasn't just like through like the TV speakers. Like I had a full surround
I
sound
was
with
just
the
about to
subwoofer
say,
and
man.
everything.
I was like, Derek had the full subwoofer and everything, so it's like the fucking, come on now, Hotel California or Metallica's One, and it's just like, doom, 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 doom. The neighbors are just like, fuck, man, I fucking hate
Yeah,
that
like
guy.
they hated me. I'm sure.
Did
And
you
then
guys
whoever-
at least get a good deal on the set that you got? Like, was
I
it?
think I only paid like $20 for the drum set.
That ain't bad then.
And
That
with
ain't
the
bad.
sticks, it came with everything. Like there was nothing missing from the set. It was like it was brand new, but just like broken in.
Now, hold on, I gotta do a search really quickly. I want to see. Let's see.
You know, we should have recorded some of that stuff, but like I guess the like camera like video recording technology with phones and stuff wasn't as good back then.
Holy shit.
But
There's
yeah,
like
we should have.
there's some eBay stuff, man, that's like some of them are sold for like 175. There's one guy who has like a full set for $400. Another
That's
person that's just like, what is
yeah,
this?
because we had the mics too. We had 2 microphones, 2 guitars, and the drum set.
Yeah, you can buy it used on eBay right now for almost $300.
Jeez.
Is
But
it? When was the last Guitar Hero made? Is there one on PS4?
There is one on PS4. The last one, I think it was either Guitar Hero or it's like something.
Oh, live or something like that. Guitar Hero Live, where
Yep,
people could watch you play online or something.
yep.
What?
Yeah.
That
So
was
you
like,
like
hey, I can't play a real instrument, but I can push these buttons while playing
Yeah,
music, and you can
I
watch
can
me.
wheedly.
Weedly, weedly. Now,
I
guys,
kind
if
of
you're
wish they
out,
would. If they brought it back, I would. I would probably buy a Guitar Hero if they brought a new version back for PS5. I think I would buy it.
I think it had a little like a cult following, man. It was fun. I
I
keep
mean,
telling
we had fun playing it.
I mean, I keep telling my employees because like I don't have them with me, but my sister has my set, man. Like she has my two guitars, she has the drums. Like they're at her place just hanging out. I just didn't like. I even had them when I was in. Oh no, I didn't take them to with me to New York. Like I was gonna take them with me to New York, but I didn't. Cause she was like, hey, I can hold on to these for you, and I was like, cool, hold on to them. I'll come back from one of these days. But I keep telling my people at work, I'm like, one of these days I'm gonna bring this. We're all gonna jam out in the break room. Just pull this out, man. Have the drum set, guitars, bring the PS3, just set it up, man, and playing some music,
That'd
making
be
this happen.
awesome.
And then I'll send you guys some videos of that happening.
there you go. There you go.
I'll make sure to like I'll record it on a Razor phone or something like that, so you can get the same kind of quality.
Like a flip phone, like someone's old
Yeah,
flip phone.
exactly. You're
The
like, oh,
old school
I
feel.
think that's Joseph. Is that blocky looking person back there, Joseph? No, that's somebody else. That's somebody else. Oh no, that's whoever that is or whatever, right? So I missed. What were you guys talking about? Oh, you guys were talking about video games coming
Yeah,
out, and
video
we're talking
games.
about
Yeah,
Yeah,
Just
we were
Dance.
just yeah,
we
we were
we
just
talked about the July's PS Plus games.
yeah.
Well, Justin, if you didn't know this, man, Derek gets down on some DDR. I saw him, man. He was moving. Man, he
I've
was moving. I was like, what is
I've
going
heard
on
it.
right now?
No, I've heard. I've heard stories.
Come on, Derek. Tell us your
at the
secret,
old
man.
at the old round one video game
Yeah.
place.
I caught him and his old lady just getting it.
Oh shit! I almost spit out my water right there. Holy shit! Because I could just see Derek back there in his fucking Yankee cap or some shit. Just
Holding on to the bar behind so you can just move your feet around.
my man can get down.
That's how I also dance at the nightclub. I just move my feet all over the place like crazy.
Upper body stays.
Yeah, upper body doesn't move, just the feet just all over the place.
It's like Swedish dancing mixed with MC Hammer. You know, just putting
Yeah,
those two,
yeah.
or what is it, the wooden clogs, like the wooden,
Yeah, the clog dancing.
the clog dancing. It's like putting that and MC Hammer kind of put together, and you got
Just-
Derek.
Just feet everywhere.
Yeah, except them wearing dresses and shit. It's a New York's Yankee cap backwards. A New York, we're going 49ers t-shirt or Jets t-shirt or some
Yeah,
shit like
yeah,
that. Exactly,
yeah.
he's getting it, man.
Yeah.
And some short shorts.
And some short shorts, because why the fuck not? My man was born in the 70s. You got to bring him back. We're talking like if he moves over to the left, his testicle might come out one of the holes on the side. Hello, my name is Derek. And they just plop out, right? You got Derek 1 and Derek 2. Or Thing 1 and Thing 2. It's fine. We're just throw some Dr. Seuss in this bitch.
Like when Morty's underwear got ripped in that one episode, the season finale of season 4.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of that, you watching the new episodes? You saw some of the
Yeah,
new,
I've
you saw
watched
the
both
newest
of them.
episode. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty good, man. I just watched the second episode of season 5 earlier today.
Mortiplicity.
Mortiplicity. Man, dude, okay, Justin, I'm not gonna spoil it or anything like that, but fuck, man. Holy fuck.
It
Tell
got
me-
confusing there.
Tell me you were not confused from like beginning
Oh
to
yeah,
end.
it was confusing.
like-
just too much going on.
I was like,
and,
two things. One, I need to be high to watch this. On either fucking marijuana or some hallucinogen, which we were talking about hallucinogens the other day off camera or off fucking
Yeah.
recording. But like, I need to fucking just space out and watch it, man, because I was like watching it and fucking confused.
Right.
So Justin, imagine that some people were out to get you, and then you decided to clone yourself, or sorry, decoys. Started to make decoys of yourself.
Okay.
And then the people came and killed your decoy, but then those came out to kill you because you were also a decoy. But then there was a different decoy of the decoy of that decoy. What
Yeah,
fuck, man?
Mind blown.
I
Yeah.
was
Right.
just sitting there, just like, who the fuck is real? What is real?
Yeah. What is? Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry,
No, that's
sorry. I just
nuts.
had to talk. I had a rant about it, man, because I was just like, I
No,
was
that's
confused.
that's good.
I was
Yeah.
sitting there watching it, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? Like, why is there like? I was like, I'm too stupid to watch this show. I give up. Rick and Morty, it was fun at first. Now I'm just like, holy shit. I do love the intro or the beginning, like the intro to the episode. Remember when they're at the
Yeah.
table or whatever. So, Justin, you've never seen Rick and Morty before, have
I
you?
haven't even seen one.
Okay, so if you ever get a chance, man, watch the pilot episode.
Okay.
This is the episode that they posted online before they eventually made the
Oh,
series,
Yeah.
right?
okay.
And I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Okay.
spoil this a little bit because fuck, it gets pretty vulgar. Derek, you've seen this episode, right? Or you've seen
I
it
just
before,
watched it the other night. I started it over in season 1
right? So
last night actually.
the pilot episode again, it's I don't know what he was doing, right? Maybe I need to go back and probably do my research here, but I don't know if he was like trying to pitch the show to people, or if he was trying to pitch it to Cartoon Network or whoever what he was doing. Maybe he was doing it for fun, right? But like Rick and Morty are there, and it's similar to like the first Simpsons, right? Like they were on you guys know what show it was on?
Tracy Ullman.
Tracy Ullman show.
The Tracy Ullman show, right? So like that the Simpsons, so kind of similar to like the Simpsons came out and their characters were all ugly, right? They didn't really like the
Yeah.
images and what they looked like. So similar thing, right? And it's like Rick is going into the garage and he's just like, "Oh no." He's like, "Oh no, Morty, like the car won't start." He's like, he's like, "I'm sorry, Morty, but you're gonna have to you're gonna have to lick my balls." And he's like, "What, Rick?" He's like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to lick my balls, Rick." And he's just like, geez, I don't know, Rick." And so it's literally him having to lick his grandfather's balls to start his car or some shit like that, man. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
What?
Exactly. So it's some far out shit, right? Like he's like, hey, you have to. So the beginning of this episode reminded me of that. Whenever he pulled his pants down, I was just like, this is not. I was like, he is not about to do this on the fuck like in the
Oh, to look
series.
for the barcode
Yeah.
between the butt
So
cheeks.
yeah. So it was in his butt cheeks or whatever. But yeah, no, Justin, like that's the like the pilot episode or like the episode that they were gonna like he was kind of pitching out to shows or whatever. It was like he was doing that, and again, it made me think of like if it's animated, you can get away with shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll never
Yeah.
forget there was like a promotion for something, and I think it was Seth MacFarlane, and he was like promoting a show or something, and like he literally put a gun into like a baby carriage, and like you couldn't see the baby, but he shot the baby, and you're like, what the fuck is going on right now? So
Right.
again, in anime, like in animation, you can get away with anything.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Just think of Family Guy, dude. Right. The episode where it's the N-word Jim.
Oh,
I mean, you can't get away with that, and he did. He
well,
got.
them in South Park. Come on now.
South
Yeah. Yeah.
when Randy went on Wheel of Fortune, that's
And
one
then
of my favorite episodes.
Yeah,
oh,
dude.
and then
He's
like
like, I know the answer, but I don't want to say it. And the black guy was the cameraman. He like looks around the camera like you better not say it.
well, not only that, like later on, whenever he's doing the poetry slam,
Oh
and
yeah.
he's like, "Look, man, there." He's like, "There goes man, there, man." And just keeps. He's like, and everybody in the crowd just stone faced looking at Randy. But fuck, man, it's like Randy is the how can I say? He's like every just
He's
ignorant person out
He's like
there.
the smartest dumb person.
There it
Or the
is.
dumbest smart person.
There it is. Right.
Because he always comes up with something that ends up working out in the end. Like starting a weed farm. Integrity Farms.
Wait. So the basis of Rick and Morty, guys, is that's a grandfather and a grandson.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be loosely based on, right?
Back to the
Marty
Future.
McFly. Yeah, Marty McFly. So it's supposed to be like so if you think about it, right? It's what is Doc? I don't remember his
So
name
I
in the
think the
Yeah.
show.
original like
Doc Brown or
animation
something.
of them, like Morty looked like, he had the vest and everything,
Yeah, and I
like
think they
Marty
had a
McFly.
DeLorean, right? They had a DeLorean vehicle
I don't know
in the
if it
very
was
first.
that far, but
Yeah, I want to say they had like a DeLorean or a vehicle because it wasn't the ship. It was like a DeLorean, or maybe they even referenced the flux capacitor or something
yeah.
along the lines that like he had to lick his balls in order for him to kind of make that, make that, or like, to make his car work or the ship work or something like that, man.
Now
So
I'm super interested. I love Back to the Future, so now
yeah,
I'm
man. So
hooked. I gotta
The
go.
I learned about Rick and Morty through, you know how some people do like a music video or like a song, but they put it to like something else.
Hmm.
So someone did Rap God, Eminem's Rap God, and it was all Rick and Morty like doing the lyrics, but it wasn't like them actually singing. You know, it was Eminem's lyric, singing. It was his, but the video was all Rick and Morty, and that's how I got
Oh,
into it. After seeing
okay.
that, like I immediately went and found Rick and Morty and started watching it.
See, I see Rick and Morty stuff a lot on Impractical Jokers because
oh,
Q
Oh yeah, he's
loves
wearing he wears the t-shirts all the time.
yeah, Q
Yeah,
loves Rick and Morty. So I'm like, man, maybe I should.
it's another thing if you want to add it to the, the arsenal of just animated shows that you've watched or seen, man. Highly recommend. It's good. It's convoluted. Not every episode is the same. Are
yeah,
there some callbacks to, future episodes? Yes. Which Derek, man, the I think when they do like the cuts or the beginning of the intro of the episode
yeah.
and they do like the music and stuff like that. Uh, Vindicators 3, 4,
It'd be four,
4 question mark? Because it
but
was.
I mean, a lot of the stuff that they show in there doesn't actually like
That's
last season
true.
they showed the three head or the was it two or three headed goose or whatever flying to the
Oh,
kitchen
that's
table and
right.
they ran into the kitchen. He pulled a gun out of the fridge.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
since the very first episode, the ending of the the intro is
Cthulhu, man.
Cthulhu flying after him, but he's never been in any of the episodes. So who knows if any of that will
Yeah, noob, man. Come on now.
noob.
Sorry, Justin. I know you're probably like, what the fuck are they talking about? But
No,
no,
it's
man,
fine.
it's a good
Is it
show. It's like I said, it's loosely based on that. Like maybe if they could like if they would have figured out like interdimensional,
okay?
travel
Travel.
within like, Back to the Future, I think that it probably would have turned into that. Maybe not as obscene and just
Yeah,
absurd,
it definitely wouldn't have
Right,
been as obscene.
right.
but definitely like it could have turned into that real quick, man. And when
Now
it
is
comes to
that what
time
it is
travel,
on, guys? Is Cartoon Network then, or
It's
yeah,
on a well, it's actually on Adult Swim.
yep,
It comes
right?
on
Adults.
and at
Yeah,
night or whatever.
yeah.
yeah,
But if
yeah,
you have
yeah.
HBO Max, not to plug
It's on
HBO
there.
Max, but HBO Max, they have season
It
one
is
through
on.
four on there,
It is
and
on there. Okay,
yep, yep. So, but
But
okay,
it come
if you
I
have
think
any kind
every episode is like 10 or 11 o'clock on Sunday nights or something like that.
of
okay,
It's always
okay.
Sunday night is the new episode.
wild show, man. Like I said, not every episode is like the previous episode, but I can't say good enough things about it, man.
Yeah, I could watch Rick and Morty forever.
Now, did you guys talk about the Sopranos trailer?
I saw I we didn't, but
No,
I watched it.
yeah, I read about something the other day. Like it's the dude's son. Like the
Yeah, James Gandolfini's son is playing the
yeah.
young Tony Soprano, and he
Holy
looks just
Wow.
shit,
like him.
Yeah,
man, dude, it's chilling.
yeah.
It's like watching him portray his father and him look like his father, man. It gave me the chills. It gave me
Yeah,
the chills, man.
yeah, I'm excited for that one. That'll be good.
It was kind of like, again, I hate to reference baseball, right? I don't know, our podcast is all over the place, right? But it's like Ken Griffey Jr. Senior playing with Ken Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey Jr. Right? Like Ken Griffey and Senior and Ken Griffey Jr. is like them playing on the same team, hitting back-to-back home runs, both of them. Like it kind of reminded me something like that. Like although his father's not alive anymore, right? Or what is the
Yeah,
guy's name? James Gandolfini, right? So his like, although James Gandolfini isn't alive, like it was just cool to see him like portray his father in this, man. Dude, it's oh man, I'm super pumped just watching it. I'm a little nervous just because again, it's supposed to be a movie, right? Like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not a series, so
It's not a series.
trying to cram in so much
Yeah.
history in just
Yeah.
like an hour, 2 hours or whatever, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, that's a lot to call for. So they can't. I hope they don't mess it up. I hope it's not like a like a lifetime film of Tony Soprano. Like I'd be upset, man. But a lot of promise, man. If you haven't watched it, Justin, man, if you're a fan of Sopranos, definitely check it out, man. I'm excited to see the characters kind of where they started because they reference it a lot within the series. I don't know if
yeah.
you guys watched The Sopranos.
Oh yeah, I just rewatched the whole thing a couple months ago. I rewatched it for probably like the third or fourth time.
Justin, you ever seen it before?
Nope, not the Sopranos.
Oh
You're
man.
Heard a
missing
lot
out.
about it though. Seen a lot
Look, one of
about
these
it. But...
days, man, we're just gonna like pay a vacation for your family to like leave you, and you're just gonna sit at home for like 2 weeks and just watch everything we
just
recommend, man. You're
just
gonna
binge. Yeah.
we're gonna if
Yeah.
you've ever seen A Clockwork's Orange, we're just gonna sit you down, put like straps on your
Yeah.
eyes, tie you down, just make you watch things from beginning to end, man.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
At the end of it, he's gonna come back like tweaking and shit, quoting movies and
Quote movies and TV show all day long.
yeah.
Like every sentence will be a movie, a quote, or a TV show.
F and A, Cotton. F and A.
He said F and A Cotton. Are we quoting Dodgeball here? Is that originally from Dodgeball? Is Cotton from originally from Dodgeball? I don't know. I never knew if it was like
Yes.
something prior to that or not.
No.
They
Yeah.
also use
That's where.
they also use that name in one of the Chappelle Show episodes. Remember the ESPN one,
Oh, they did.
the dice game,
Yeah.
the and the guy's like, "That's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it plays out."
Yeah.
No, I'm laughing
Yeah.
because oh man, what is his name? Man, I'm blanking on names right now, but one of the characters, hold on. What is the guy's name? Oh. Oh wait. Oh shit. Oh, Donnell Rawlings. He plays Ashy Larry.
Yeah,
And I
Ashy
remember he
Larry.
comes up, man, and like he has a dice in his hand and he blows into them and fucking dust just like shoots out of his hand.
And his girl comes out because he was supposed to just take the trash out.
Yeah, and like spends all the money and she's just beating his ass. And then
Yeah,
somebody comes in and like robs them or something
it
like
comes
that.
in and
God
robs them all.
damn it,
And Dave
man.
Chappelle's character gets shot in the leg, and he just stands there like, "Oh,
Cause he's a hard mother. Wait, is it that guy who's like smokes cigarettes and shit?
yeah,
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 he's like
yeah."
he's a hard. He's just like really hard, just hardcore or
And one of the
whatever.
announcers, like he said, he shoved his keys up his butt so because he knew they were going to get robbed.
Oh man, yeah, no. So like, I didn't know if that had came before Dodgeball or if that came out first, or if it was from somewhere. I
I don't
wasn't sure,
know.
man. I just know like it. I heard it in Dodgeball, and I was like, okay, cool. Like, is it Jason Bateman is one of the announcers and
Yeah,
shit.
Jason Bateman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody makes me bleed my own
No
blood.
blood.
Nobody.
Man.
I would say that's when you talk about like evil characters, like Dwight Goodman, right, or White Goodman, or whatever. How I forgot what his name was. Like,
Yeah,
is awesome. Was a great villain. Like he played a great villain, right? Like ignorant. I never understood the whole masturbating with pizza thing. That thing kind of threw me off. I don't know what that was
Yeah. I
all about.
don't.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like when you see stuff like that as a kid, you're just like, or a teenager, or like even you're just kind of like, is he? Is he trying to make love to that
That,
pizza? Is this a whole nother American Pie situation where he's about to put his dick in some pizza instead of like a pie? I was always confused, guys. I was always confused.
no, I think that's exactly what he did.
He was masturbating pizza. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah. I
making
think.
sure.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know about you guys. You know how many times I burned the roof of my fucking mouth eating pizza?
Yeah. Why the fuck would you
right.
want to?
All the
Yeah.
time.
Yep.
I wonder if he just like blew it, cooled it down and stuff. I don't know how we ended up talking about some guy masturbating the pizza. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes these
No, it's my
tangents.
fault. I brought up dodgeball.
Oh shit, man! It's perfectly fine. And
We're
I
all
don't
over the
know, okay, and
place.
then the ending, right? So the ending, or it's like towards the ending, whenever like they go up to Justin Long's character, and they're just like, yeah, and then he fell off the Ferris wheel and broke every single bone in his body, or some whatever. Like he was on the roller coaster and like fell out of it, like his arch nemesis that was bullying him, and he just like fucking dies or some shit, right? And he's just like, and the girl's just like, we need you, come to the competition. He's just like, yeah, fuck these guys. I'm gonna get some pussy. I'm sorry, I don't mean to use that word, but like I'm gonna go get some. I don't need to be here, and just kind of dips out on these people. And they're like, where the fuck is the kid? And then the pirate disappears. Man, that's a convoluted story. That whole
It
movie's
is.
fucked, man. It's a
It
good movie,
is
but it's all just like,
Yeah.
all
and then like
over.
he,
Yeah.
and then fucking Patrick O'Houlihan, how like he's just like he's like, and do I drink my own pee because I like it? No, because it's sterile and it tastes good or some shit. It's like what the fuck? And he fucking throws wrenches at people. Sorry,
Dodging
guys, I'm
wrenches,
going on a
dodging
If
fucking
you can
rant
dodge
here,
a
man.
wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But how iconic was that film for it to like
It was.
eventually pop up into like other comedic films and like action
Yeah.
or maybe not comedic like action films, but just like reference and it's crazy how
Yeah.
shit like from pop culture aspect just kind of ends up in movies and ends up in TV shows, and you're just like, like the cotton thing, right? I'm sure that was probably like a fucking Chappelle thing or vice versa, right? Like they probably copied each other or something like that. So
Yeah.
Blazer, Laser, and it's like every person's last name was and then Michelle. What the fuck?
Michelle.
Michelle. She fucking grabbed that dodgeball and threw it at that guy, and then that guy like one of the people one of the players on Average Joe's like asked the other guy, he's like, I think that guy's dead. And the cameraman's over there's some dude just fucking laying in front of the fucking music player.
The
Fucking
DJ.
no man, what the fuck are those things you put 5 cents and pick the
Oh,
music?
the
Jukebox.
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 Jukebox. I was like, these guys know it. They were here around Happy Days.
Yeah. Just
It's fun.
reruns. Just reruns.
Just the reruns. Hey, look, man. I know both you guys dressed up as fucking Henry Winkler.
The
The
Fonz.
Fonz. Hey.
Yeah, both you guys dressed up as the Fonz for Halloween.
Remember the episode of South Park with the Fonz?
I don't remember it. Refresh my memory. Come on.
I think he was supposed to like jump a shark or something like that.
What?
Let me see.
What?
That's like one of the early seasons. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. For some reason, the kids thought the Fonzie brought them ice cream, and he killed Kenny with his motorcycle, jumping over sharks.
Yes. Because they had like a pool of sharks, right? And he was like
Yeah.
going to jump it. Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
Man, it's
yeah.
been a long time, but I do remember that. What year did that come out?
When was this episode? 1998, I think.
Jeez Louise.
So that must have been like in the first couple, like season 1 or season 2.
Yep.
See, not season 3. See, no, season 2, episode 7.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't say I remember that episode, but I'll take your words for it. I want to say I remember the shark and then him jumping it or some shit like
Yeah,
that, but
yeah.
I have to go back and rewatch, man. I think I've done a full rewatch twice up until
Of
like
all of South
season.
Park.
Yeah, I think up until like season 16, 17. What are they on? Like 20 something now?
21, I think.
Yeah, so I think I've done a full rewatch up
What's
until like
the
17 or
episode
18.
that they like never gets aired anymore?
Oh, dude, I don't know if you know this, but there's like 2 or 3 episodes that never gets aired.
Because of how.
Well, there's one where they do like if you look on if you
Isn't
do
it the
like
one with Scott Tenorman? Episode
possibly
201. 201st episode originally aired in 2010. Let's see what's it say.
I know there's one where it's like they all like shave their heads and become skinheads or some shit like that. Yeah, they don't show that anymore.
Well, understandable.
Let's see. Do.
Oh, that was the one with the superhero group, and it was like Jesus and Buddha and Muhammad.
I do remember that one, and
So they
that
got a
was
bunch of trouble for showing
yeah, and then they like
people
eventually it was
complained
just
about them
one
showing
giant
Muhammad.
yeah, and it was just like one giant censored bar that covered him. So now when they
But
show the
wasn't
episode,
there was another episode, because remember the episode Scott Tenorman Must Die, where Cartman bought pubes from Scott Tenorman?
oh, they don't show that one anymore.
So not that episode, but the one that showed the like the continuation of that episode, where I guess he's like living in a cave or something like that, Scott Tenorman.
See, I don't know, guys. I stopped watching it in like 04, 05. And I haven't really seen many episodes after that.
Yeah, because this one says episode 200.
The second Scott Tenorman episode. Let's see.
I'm seeing if this one. So there's 5 episodes they won't air. Um,
The death of Eric Cartman. He is.
yeah, so the super best friends. So like you were saying, Derek, episodes 200 and 201, and then which
He was the in episode 201. He was the leader of the Ginger Separatist movement, mentally deranged and now with more visible braces.
oh shit.
He became obsessed with making Cartman pay for murdering his parents.
I'm trying to see because I know there's the Cartoon Wars episodes. Oh, so season 5. I don't know. I know there's one. I kind of just remember like reading the episodes, and there's like, oh, the episodes that they won't air anymore, or something like that. And I was like, what?
Yeah, I think that's one of the that so that episode is one of the ones that never gets aired.
It says Super Best Friends Cartoon Wars Parts 1 and 2 and 200 and 201 will not be available.
Yeah, because 200 and 201 are also the ones that show Muhammad.
Oh, okay. That was
Yeah. So
season
no, no, no.
14.
Yeah, so I guess
2
they
in
got,
season 14, 2 in season 10, and Super Best Friends was in season 5.
Mm.
So I might have seen Super Best Friends, but the other ones I hadn't watched South Park in years.
yeah, I stopped watching for a while. Just I kind of I don't know. I just like I just stopped watching a lot of TV for a bit. So like it wasn't until probably like last year during the pandemic when we were on lockdown that I caught up and watched all the episodes that I missed. And like now I'm like all the way caught up to what was the latest the one where they get vaccinated, the vaccine special.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where they're the Walgreens is like a club. There's like club music outside and everyone's waiting in line and everything.
What?
And so the old people get to go in because they get to get vaccinated first,
Hmm.
so they get to skip the whole line to go into the Walgreens, and
Dude.
like, the one old lady's like flipping off the line,
Fuck
and then
you.
Mr. Mackey and one of the other teachers, the woodshop teacher, I think,
Hmm.
they try to get in and they get like denied by the bouncer at the entrance to Walgreens.
Wow. The episode that always, you know what episode blew my mind was the one where we find out that the owner of City Walk was like, who was he? Because remember, like they get like invaded and Mongolians show
Yeah,
up.
the Chinese guy.
Yeah,
Shitty Walk, take order, please.
yeah. Who was he the original? Like, isn't he a different character or something like that? And then like,
Butters. I
is he
think
Butters?
Butters plays all these, like, ends up having multiple personalities.
Or so,
What?
yeah, and he like eventually they take over.
Like he builds a wall around South Park to keep the Mongolians out.
Yeah.
So stupid. One of my favorite episodes is the Inception episode where Stan is a hoarder and so is Mr. Mackey.
Yeah.
They put him under, and it's all because Mr. Mackey was molested by Woodsy the Owl when he was a kid. No, Woodsy, don't touch my pee pee. And they have to go recruit Freddy Krueger to save them.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh shit.
And Randy goes in, enters the dream also, and he becomes a butterfly. So, I'm gonna go get some butterfly poon, Stan.
Some butterfly puns.
Randy's so stupid.
Okay, so like his original character is Dr. Williams Janis. Um but yeah, he I guess he was like a white man in South Park, Colorado that eventually like took up took up the persona um of the City Walk guy, which the City Walk guy is I hate to butcher his name, but Tong Lu Kim or something like that. So I just remember him like became the character or he became Dr. Janice. Like it was a weird
Yeah,
episode when he
yeah.
was like you're like,
Because that was
oh
when Butters
shit.
was in the. They like something was wrong with Butters that whole episode.
Yeah. And then there's always like there was that quote at that one Rick and Morty episode, right, to kind of tie this on together, where like they're playing Minecraft and he's like in the video game, and then he goes, "Oh, South Park did this 4 years
Yep.
ago,"
Yep.
and I
And
guess
that's
it,
a throwback to South Park episode with what was Butters when he was the bad guy? What's his character's name?
it's like Doctor Evil, not Doctor Evil.
Mayhem or something like that. General Mayhem or something like
Yeah,
that. And his sidekick in that one always kept saying every time Butters came up with a plan, he was like, "Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it."
yeah.
So like it's like a double throwback on that Rick and Morty episode, and that's the one where they
Oh,
like the
Professor
president,
Chaos. His name is
Professor
Professor
Chaos. Yep,
Chaos. Yep.
that was the episode where the president asked Rick and Morty to come take care of the like there was like a demon or something in the basement of the White
Yep.
House. And they like told them that they were there and they went back home to play Minecraft.
And he's sitting there, you gotta watch
And
this,
the
Justin.
president's like, "I can see you, motherfuckers."
I can see you, motherfuckers. Like at first, he's just like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" He's like, "Oh yeah, we're taking care of that
This is
goo
gonna
gob."
take a couple of weeks or a couple of months or something like that. We might be down here for a while. And the whole time they're back at home playing Minecraft.
Yeah, he just like he gets quiet. He was just like, "I can see you, motherfuckers. We got space satellites that can see through shit." It's like, what the fuck is going on here? Keith David is amazing, man. He's always like that one
the
character that
president.
just like shows up and you're just like, who the oh shit. It's like Samuel L. Jackson. He's like, it's that one guy, right? So
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have to get on some Rick and Morty, Justin.
Justin, you didn't get on
I
video
don't,
games, Rick and
I don't
Morty.
know. I don't
some
know if I want to
movies.
get on that or go back to South Park now. Now,
Oh,
if I have any time, it's going to be
South
one
Park.
of the two, South
Did you,
Park or
did
Rick
you
and
guys
Morty.
see
I
the?
don't know.
You guys didn't happen to see like, or I don't know if you guys are going to see the newest like Avenger film. They like race cars and they go to space and shit. Some guys named Vin Diesel in it.
Yo, I found a website where I can watch it without going to movies. So
Oh, okay.
it's
We're
a
not gonna.
bootleg. Yeah, it's a bootleg version, and you can hear people's phone ringing and shit. I'm like, someone tell this person to
Oh,
turn their phone off.
or it's like a it's like a Bollywood film. You guys ever watch Bollywood films or like
I've
you
No,
see
never
like
actually watched one, but I've
but
seen
like
like
you've seen like the clips of them
the
and stuff.
stupid clips.
They're just like overly absurd. Like
Yeah.
there's one that I saw one time where like there was
What's
a
the one where the
car.
guy's like, yeah, where like flips over and the guy's like sticking out like the door is open or something like that, and he's like leaning out the cars that's flying over people
Yeah,
upside
he's like
down and everything.
yeah, and he'll like I think there was one where he like kicked the car and the car like flipped like 1,000 times or some shit. Like Bolly, if you ever get a chance, just watch like Bollywood clips. Cause like sometimes like they just like over exaggerated. Like one of my friends, I remember him telling me like he married a woman who's from like her family's from India. She's like she's a citizen and stuff, but like she really like her and her family love Bollywood films, so they would invite him over and like watch the films. And he's like, man, they got good films. He's like, there's some good stories and stuff. He's like I just can't. He's like when it comes to action films, especially from that genre, it's like I just can't get into
It's
them.
just
He's like,
out of
'cause they're just
control.
he said, man, they're just absurdly
just
just
over the
crazy,
top, like
over the
just.
top, man. Yeah, it's like
Oh,
if
okay.
you were like it's like watching Bruce Lee, right? And you see him and you're like, oh shit, like he actually kicked the shit out of that guy. In Bollywood, like he's sitting there and he's like fucking playing soccer with him with the guy's like flipping in circles and stuff, right? Or he'll
Yeah,
like he
yeah,
does the one finger punch and the guy flies across the other side of the world or some shit like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
yeah.
He goes from being in India, so now he's in New York City, just chilling on top of the
It's
Empire
just
State
like
Building.
overly
You're like
exaggerated.
what? So yeah, but it's like why like Fast and Furious is becoming that, right? Where it's just like, yo,
Yeah, did you go watch it? I heard the
no man, I
like
can't.
there's some point where they like fix a car up so it can go in space or something like that.
They go to space. They
That's
go to space.
true.
Yeah, I saw like a
Yeah,
clip of a trailer where they like are in space, like flying a space or car. I don't
a
fucking know.
car. It's a car. Like
Is it a
somehow they
car?
made it so it can go to space.
Yeah, and so it's like in space and shit, man. I don't know.
It's
Like
getting, it's getting ridiculous. Like
I guess I have seen memes with Dom in space in his car, so it makes
like
sense now.
at what point does someone at Warner Brothers or whoever is the studio like, come on guys, come on, can we bring it back to reality a little bit?
no, absolutely not, Derek.
Like
No.
how'd it go from just like they were they would hijack semi trailers and they would street race to going to space. Like where's the connection?
And let's be
Oh
honest, this is what
wow,
happens. They're just like, all
wow.
right, we're gonna go ahead. Let's get in the board meeting. Let's get the creatives in here. They're in there and they're sitting down. They're just like, all right, hold on 1 second, and just do a bunch of
They
cocaine.
just
And they're
rip
like,
a
all
line
right,
of
go
cocaine.
ideas, go ideas. Yes, space. What else can we do in space? What else can we do? Oh fuck, Star Lord shows up. Fuck man, we're fucking him up. Come on, we're racing him in space and spacecrafts. Let's see who can get in. Let's see who can get to space within 45 minutes. Fuck, or 90 minutes, right? It's like, fuck,
Yeah.
9 seconds. We're going 90 minutes to space. Let's fucking go. What do you mean Thanos comes in and tries to snap us? Huh? Because Dom holds his fingers open. Fuck Captain America. Strippers? No, 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 no. We don't need strippers. We don't need strippers. Bring them later. Bring them later. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah,
If
I
they
what
take
say,
fu-
if they take a goddamn DeLorean into space,
I don't, I don't think
that's
it's a
the thing that they
DeLorean.
wouldn't do. That would not be realistic in their world. They'd be like,
Yeah.
no. Fuck that car.
oh man, that'd be epic.
No, they get some old guy and some little kid to ride in the driver's seat and the passenger seat and be like, and just fucking bomb it. And like, they'll wreck into the fucking car and that's it, man. They're like, fuck this car, fuck space, fuck time. We're just doing whatever that. I don't know, man. Like, where do they go from there? Derek, like,
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
they, where the fuck, they,
I, I don't know. I think this is supposed to be the last one.
They should have stopped at fucking Tokyo Drift. I'm telling you, god damn it, what in the fuck?
But I'm pretty sure
like,
this is the last one. But I think like there's going to be more of the Hobbs and Shaw spinoff.
which I kind of liked. I like those two characters. I like their dynamic
Yeah.
within the show. Again, I get it. It's absurd. Like, Idris Elba is Superman because they built him, like,
They
with
put like
special
metal stuff in
parts.
his back
Now he's a super
and they
soldier.
electrocute him every now and then.
That's it. Yeah.
Or the Rock can hold the helicopter from flying off with a chain. That would have tore his arms. He would have just been a no-arm man.
But he's strong though.
I mean, they.
What
What's
are them jokes?
what
What do you call a man with no arms, no legs? He would have been one of those jokes.
He'd have been like, oh, Rock. No.
A rock. What do you call a chiseled man with no arms, no legs? Rock.
Oh, Rock. Dwayne the Rock Johnson. And then you see, I mean, like, what was the old form of punishment that they used to do to people, right? They used to tie their arms and legs to fucking horses,
And then
smack
the
the
horses
horse's ass, rip them apart. And
rip
you're
'em in
telling
half.
me a fucking 4-ton, 3-ton helicopter can't rip this man's arms apart? All right. All right.
Maybe he had Levi's jeans on his arms.
Ooh.
The logo on the back of the jeans has the horses ripping them apart, you know?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
why, like, I don't know if you guys caught it. Like, again, I don't remember the movie very vividly. I think I just, like, it came on FX and I watched it on FX or something. It had commercials and shit. But I swear there was a scene where he's, like, holding them. He's, like, right before that, he's, like, wearing a tank top and decides to change his shirt into a white shirt so that his arms can, like, really, you know, look
Be tighter.
bigger and shit. And he's just, like, sitting there trying to fucking, like, yeah. It's like, no, Rock, you can't do that, man. It's not real.
I think they kind of like took the idea from Avengers because remember Captain America did that to the helicopter that Bucky was trying to fly off in.
Oh, yeah.
But Captain America is a super soldier. You know, he's enhanced. He's not just like a dude that goes to the gym every day.
Yeah, it's almost like you don't know how strong he is in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
That's Jason Statham too, right?
Yeah, he's in the Hobbs and Shaw. Yeah.
Yeah. I just read something the other day. He was all mad because he wants to get paid the same as The Rock for those movies, and he wasn't, or something.
No, I think that was Vin Diesel and The Rock.
Oh,
And that's why I think that's why The Rock isn't in this. He's not in Fast 9, is he? I think that's why he's not in Fast 9.
He's not, because him and Vin Diesel don't like each other.
Yeah, they don't like each other. They
I don't
can't be
know
in
why.
the same room or something like that.
I just know they were throwing a lot of shots at each other, like on different social media platforms, where it was just kind of like.
Didn't The Rock and Tyrese get into it? At one of the.
I don't know.
Possibly.
I didn't,
Yeah, they got into it.
like fisticuffs.
Well, I don't think Tyrese was dumb enough to fisticuffs the fucking
Rock.
the beast there, but
Not the people's elbow.
yeah,
They got the people's elbow.
yeah,
Let's go.
yeah. But I mean, he got
The
to
most
a point
electrifying
where
move.
it got to the point where The Rock was like ready, and Tyrese like just got the fuck out of there. There's
As
like
he should.
clips of it, guys. There's like
Yeah.
clips of this on the internet.
Huh.
Oh
Um,
shit! So we know what Justin does in his free time. He looks up videos of celebrities fighting.
yeah, yeah.
Celebrity fight. What was that? On MTV, celebrity,
Deathmatch,
the
deathmatch.
celebrity deathmatch. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with the claymation and stuff.
Yeah, the
yes.
Absurd.
claymation.
That
Used to
was
love it. Used
fucking
to love it.
absurd.
It
Oh,
Yeah,
was
I
I
used to
too.
loved
love
it,
that
man. It
too.
was
Yeah,
awesome. It
yeah.
was
I
awesome.
used
They
to
did
watch
bring
that
it
all the time
back.
too.
They brought it
I
back
think
a
they
few
tried to
years
bring it
ago.
back. I don't know if they actually did or not.
No, I think they did. They brought it back. It was a few years ago. It just I don't. I never like took the time to watch it.
Yeah.
It's parody, man, but people get the feelings hurt.
Right.
That's true. That's
It's like,
true.
oh no, they're putting me in a bad light. I know I'm pretty. I whatever the fuck, you know. It's like I'm this person, not that person. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. It's. I. I mean, I think I heard that they're going to do another Hobbs and Shaw, but
I would hope so. Like I said, good dynamic. I don't want to. I don't want Fast 10.
yeah, I don't. I don't.
Can
I'm
can
pretty sure I
Fast?
heard Vin Diesel say this was the last one
I hope so. The man's like
because it's
he's
supposed to
aged so
conclude
much.
like this arc of the because there's three and then there's three and then there's three.
Yeah, Star Wars said the same thing. We're getting 3 more Star Wars guys. I
Yeah,
think
but they're
six
not.
technically.
But they're not like like episode whatever. It's another like a Boba Fett movie or something like that, isn't it?
No, I think they're making 3 more Star Wars films.
Like 10, 11, and 12
Yeah, obviously like Ray and
are
fucking
like -1, -2, and -3. They're gonna
Right.
go even before
Right.
they found Anakin.
Yeah.
They're gonna
yeah.
show Obi-Wan as a Padawan getting trained by Guy Quinn by Liam Neeson. Star Wars Taken.
No.
Obi-Wan gets kidnapped and Gon Quinn has to go rescue him.
Yeah.
I have a specific set of
Uh,
skills.
Yeah, man. So, who is it? Takai Waititi, man. His Star Wars movies. He's the one directing them.
What are they? I mean, how are you going to
Yeah,
bring
there's
the
no
Empire back
detail.
again? If
So
they bring
they got
Palpatine back a third time, I'm be like, come on, man.
yeah. So they're gonna
And Kylo's dead too, isn't he? Then Kylo Ren died at the
y-
end of 9.
yeah. So they said that they got 2 movies penciled in for sure in December 2025, and then one for 2027. Oh
Huh.
wait, it might be something different. Hold on. Rain Johnson, his new Star
No,
Wars movie
please no.
trilogy. Yep.
8
So
was
Rain.
trash because of him. He
Yeah.
ruined
Yeah.
7,
It
8,
says it's
9 just because 8 was garbage.
Yep, he's supposed to come out with a new trilogy. Now I don't know if it's a continuation, but he's coming out with his own shit.
What else has that guy done?
Rain Johnson, he's done
Yeah.
Knives Out, and apparently he's supposed to be a trilogy. That's supposed to be a trilogy or some shit.
What? I mean, it was a good movie, but I don't think I would watch more of that. Like what else? He did Looper. Looper wasn't bad.
Looper was pretty cool. I like the
He did
concept a
Rogue
lot.
One. No way. Rogue One was actually good.
Hey man, some people can do good movies every once in a while.
I guess that's why they trusted him with 8 because Rogue One was good.
hmm
But other than that, I don't see anything else that he's done.
Yeah, Knives Out 2, Star Wars, The Last Jedi. I guess he's filmed a few episodes of Breaking Bad. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see, was he a writer for? Oh, I guess he was a writer for episode 1, 2, and 3, or helped write those.
Hmm.
Oh man, I don't know. But yeah, he's supposed to come out with a Star Wars trilogy. I knew there was supposed to be like some more stuff that was supposed to come out.
Is it direct to Disney Plus or is it going to be in the theaters?
I mean, it's probably gonna be direct to Disney Plus, but you have to pay like $30 to
The
watch it.
30 bucks extra to watch it.
You only gonna watch it one time. Oh shit! I didn't know Mandalorian season 3 was supposed to come out.
And the Boba Fett
Book of Boba Fett.
series.
Yeah, it's supposed to come out this year. and the Obi-Wan Kenobi next year. A Rogue One spinoff? Get the fuck out of here.
What? What? That doesn't make sense. What else could there be?
Apparently, it's supposed to be a spinoff for Andor,
Oh,
which is Diego Luna's character. The Rangers of the New Republic, Lando.
have you been watching The Bad Batch?
I have not.
It's pretty good.
What is the Bad Batch?
It's part of the Clone Wars. Well, at the end of the Clone Wars. So right after Order 66 is given, and the clones are supposed to kill off the Jedi.
Yeah.
So there's like a group of clones that are like a team, but they're not like one of them's like super smart, one of them's strong, one of them's like really stealthy, one of them's a sniper, and they for some reason the order doesn't like the chip in their head doesn't give them the order, so now they're on the run from the rest of the Empire.
Oh shit.
I think episode 5 came out today. It's pretty good.
I have to check that out, man. Is it on Disney as well?
Yeah, it's on Disney. Yeah, I think
It's
every
like
Friday.
He's like anything Star Wars comes out on Disney. Doesn't go anywhere else. Eventually, like we'll all like all forms of media will just be on Disney. Watch that new Fast and Furious film? Fucking Disney.
It's a cross of Fast and Furious and Star Wars.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse is gonna make an appearance.
The Diesel gets a lightsaber.
Yes.
But when he lights it up, it sounds like a car engine. Boom.
No. God, no, Derek. Please take it back. I don't want
man.
any. I want any of that to happen, man. Just leave it alone. Fucking keep Coca-Cola, McDonald's. We'll call it a day, man. Next thing you know, fucking Burger King and McDonald's are gonna make a fucking what is a big Whopper or some shit like that, or a Mac Whopper.
Mac Whopper.
Just gonna cross over together.
So Justin, you gonna fly up, or Joseph, you flying up this weekend to go golfing with us on Sunday?
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna do like a quick, just one up there, one back, same day, man. Go
Yeah.
up there, golf for an hour, and then just fucking fly right back.
You got to come up. It's my birthday weekend.
Do you golf, Joseph?
I do not, man. But I
You
fucking
don't,
hit. I
but
can
you'll
hit the
hit,
ball.
but you do it.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go. There you go.
I was like, I think the farthest I ever hit it was probably like 300 and something yards, man.
Damn, that's good. Actually,
Yeah,
that's good.
I got a nice little swing, man.
Yeah, Justin can crush some balls off the tee.
And fucking Derek stands on the wrong goddamn side of the ball.
I swing behind. I swing behind me. I like swing the club from behind.
I was like, aren't you a lefty, D?
Yeah.
Just goes that fucking left.
Oh, mine are all over the place. I don't think I have like one ball out of 20 will go straight. The rest of them are either left or right. They're just all over.
So on the next episode, we are going to talk about Tiger Woods and how much Derek is not like him. And we'll talk.
Or probably Tiger Woods' kids are probably better than me.
Yes, right. We'll keep the drugs and the alcohol and the fast driving, but we'll just neglect all the entire.
Oh,
it's like we three bros, the Derek story, and then we'll just go into it, man. We're just gonna jump in and just go for it. And then the next episode we'll go into Justin, and then the next episode we're just gonna skip me because fuck that shit.
Hey,
I'm gonna incriminate myself, and we'll call it a day. So. But we're going to go ahead and wrap it up there. With that, thank you, everybody who listens. Derek, if you'll give us a quick outro so we can all say our bye-byes.
Yeah, thanks, everybody, for listening to us babble on about nonsense for an hour and 20 minutes. We appreciate it. Want to wish everyone a happy holiday. Stay safe. Don't blow your fingers off with fireworks. Eat a bunch of hamburgers and hot dogs. And we'll see you next week. I also want to thank Joseph for joining up. He made it, and I want to thank Justin for coming back again.
Yeah,
so I'll throw it back to you guys.
Yeah, for sure. Same with Joseph, man. Glad you were able to come in right when we were talking about the best games out there. And Just Dance. Man, that shit. Uh, anyway, yeah, everybody have a good 4th of July. Keep all your fingers. Joseph, what
And
do you
your
got?
toes.
And your toes, yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, can't say it enough. Have a happy holidays. Happy birthday to Derek, man.
Yes,
Hey,
happy
my guys.
birthday.
Yeah, he's
Thanks,
66
everybody.
today. So hey, we're happy for him to be so
I made
graciously
it.
young with us.
He made it.
He made it. Yeah. So
Uh,
just he
No,
was
it's
gonna
not.
retire
It's not
this year.
age anymore. It's levels.
Oh, it's levels. There it is. So now
I'm
he leveled
level.
up.
I leveled up to 43 at midnight.
He levels up. He leveled up at 43. This is where he gets his official pimp cane. We call it a pimp cane, so he doesn't feel as bad. And he keeps his pimp ass strong. I'm just kidding, man. He loves his girlfriend. All right, guys. So yeah, man. Just have a happy holidays. I can't talk. Apparently, we're letting the record skip. Let the record skip. Let the record skip. Just kidding. So yeah, no. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Appreciate the listen. And as always, man, he's out there. Bigfoot forever. We'll find him.
Happy 4th of July, everybody. See you later.